Good afternoon. How you guys doing today? So, for those of you that are not familiar with readings, the energy is interchangeable. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. When I do my readings, I focus the energy on those that need to hear this the most and for the highest healing, okay? Not so much focused about relationships or anything else, just how you can get through this and figure out what it is you need to learn in these situations so that you're not miserable in life. Side note. I don't have Messenger because, I don't like people that I don't know blowing up my phone, so I don't have the app. So if you've messaged me on there, I'm sorry, I don't have it. So if I check it, it'll be a while, but I will get back to you at some point in life. It's easier to just drop a comment. Thank you. I'm sorry again. All right. So for this message here, it says some of you are going through some shit. Literally, that's what it says. I'm not lying. And understand that it's a balance in the universe. We all have our highs, we all have our lows. Everything is, balanced. So we can't always be living on cloud nine, and we can't always have a fucked up life for forever, okay? So just try to see what you can take from this, all right? But right now they want you to go outside and they want you to tune into nature, okay? Because when you're able to do that, you start tuning everything else out. You start tuning the voices out of your head, and you're able to hear what's really happening inside of you and feel what really your true feelings. You're not trying to mask anything, okay? So that's one way you feel at one with nature. So just go outside, take a break, all right? And believe that whatever it is you're going through right now, that you have what you need to get through it. All right. So if it's a relationship that you're kind of on rocky roads, or if it's a job or lack of a job or household finances, whatever it is, you have what you need to get through this situation. Okay. It might seem a little bleak and it might seem like I don't know how the fuck. But believe me, this is when miracles and blessings take place, because we'll be in that worst place and it's just really dark and we don't know what to do. And lo and behold, someone comes and offers you something, or someone comes and is like, hey, I got you. Don't worry about it. So don't feel like you're just going to go through this and you're not going to be provided for, because you are. Okay. Just have faith that everything's going to work out for you. Hi, Abo. How are you? So for some of you, it is in regards to your stability. So maybe you lost a job or you're struggling to pay rent, as most people are. It's COVID season. So just have the faith that whoever you pray to, your spirits, your ancestors, whatever, they're going to come through for you. Hello, how are you? So they're going to come through for you. So don't doubt that, okay? They're showing that there is going to be stability. So don't be stressed out. And I feel like for some of you, this has to do with a relationship, and it's not going to be something recent. It's going to probably be a couple months out, but I feel like it's a masculine energy that's going through this right now. And it may be in regards to a divorce or something happening with a relationship. So if this is what you're going through, and let's say you guys broke up or you're in the process of whatever's going on right now, you're going to find your footing again. So don't look at it as it's a bad thing, okay? And for others of you, you may just be going to court soon. So, you know what you got going on in your life. Hello, Paul. No, I do not. So just be careful, and if it's not marriage, relationship related, it could just be going to court for contracts or things that need to get resolved, okay? But they want you to have faith in miracles and believe that whatever it is you've been praying for is going to happen, okay? Your prayers are being answered right now, and they want you to connect with your ancestors. I don't know if a lot of people do this or even believe in it, but I have an altar for my ancestors. I have their photos, I have little knickknacks that they like, and I give them food, and I light candles for them. So some of you need to maybe find a little space. It doesn't have to be anything giant, and, candle, whatever, and just communicate with your ancestors, because the more you communicate with them, the stronger the connection you have with them becomes, okay? So You have to call them in if you want their assistance and you want their guidance. You have to call them in. And I just look at it as an exchange, They bring me blessings. I give them, I light candles for them. I give them food. I buy little knickknacks or things like that, okay? So just look at it like that, because some of you really need to connect with them so that you can get the messages you need right now. Others of you, you have to start building again, either the spiritual strength or physically. You have to start working out. Some of you might need to start doing yoga. Some of you might be boxing or kickboxing, whatever it is. You have to start doing this again, because it's been a little while, and I know a lot of gyms and everything were closed down, but Spirit wants you to start working out again and getting yourself back in shape. Hello, Aknel. How are you today? So just make sure you're taking care of your body, okay? And they want you to just go with the flow of things, because even though it might feel like everything's coming to an end, or it's just like the end of the road for you, you have to allow things to happen, and you have to go with the flow of what's going on right now, okay? It's hard, especially if it's something that's bad, because you're just like, I don't want to flow with this, or I don't agree with this decision, or I don't want a divorce, or I don't want to fucking lose my job or my house. Understand that everything that happens is a blessing in disguise. If it is something that's bad, it is for your highest good, okay? So don't look at it as it's something bad. Hi, Julian. Hi, Lincoln. So look at it as whatever's happening in this moment, it's to cause you maybe a little bit of discomfort, but ultimately to help you grow and evolve to where you need to be, because you have a purpose. So they're going to shift you to, hey, if I need you to go to this place, naturally things are going to fall apart here if you haven't been listening to the messages and you haven't been moving as Spirit's been guiding you to move. So don't look at it as a bad thing. Maybe you're a little bit hard-headed like most of us. I had moments where I was hard-headed as shit and my whole life fell apart, and I'm crying like, oh my God, why? Because I don't listen. That's why. But just go with the flow of things, okay? And try to be friendly, try to be nice, don't let whatever's happening in your world consume you and turn you cold or angry or bitter, okay? Try to still be that nice person, and, because everything, you might be going through fucked up shit, but there's people that probably going through worse shit than you are, and a kind word goes a long way for a lot of people, all right? Hi, Valtar, how are you? And as I said, some of you, this is a tower moment that's happening for you. And it could be an internal or external one. But it's like when you go through this moment, whatever it was that needed to be broken open inside of you is going to break through now. So if you've been holding on to toxicity, you've been holding on to a place you need to let go of, a relationship you need to let go of, whatever it is that you've been holding on to that you haven't wanted to let go, when this happens, it's going to just break you. But it's going to break you open so that you can be in your full potential. And some of you are going to be of two minds, and some maybe a mental disability, so however it resonates, because some of it might be schizophrenia or bipolar disorder. But however this is resonating for you, understand that whatever is happening is going to be for your highest good. So don't look at it as it's a bad thing. And if you are of two minds about something, it's okay to think about things and try to figure out where you went wrong or how it went wrong. But don't get so caught up in the negativity of it, okay? Don't get so caught up as, why is this happening to me? How could they do this to me? Don't do that, okay? Because long before we came here, we decided what lessons we needed to learn, okay? And you have to look at things from your perspective as who you are as an individual. How is the best way for you to learn the things you need to learn? Sometimes it's the heartbreak. Sometimes it's the eviction. Sometimes it's losing the car. Sometimes it teaches you, okay, well, I've been spending too much, so now I have to live within my means. Just look at how you learn, okay? Because some of you have this emptiness inside you, and you've been fixated on something or someone, okay? But at the same time, it's like you're fixated on having something or creating something, but you're also very guarded in regards to it. So that's, I guess that's the of two minds part of it. Hi, Chris. How are you doing? So that's the of two minds of it, which is interesting in essence, because it's like, you want something, but at the same time, you're repelling it. So you can't do both, okay? Because you're confusing the universe, and the universe is probably giving you a shitstorm right now and you don't know which way to go. So just try to see what it is, like that void that you have inside you. It came from somewhere, you know. It's not, oh well, it's because I'm heartbroken right now. It began a long time ago. See what it was that left that emptiness in you. If it was a parent not being there, if it was being neglected or being abandoned by someone you love, whatever it was, see what created that void inside of you, because that will help you to resolve a lot of these things. Excuse me. Sorry. So, okay, resolve that. And whatever you're fixated on, let it go. All right? Because when you let it go, when you release the attachment or the expectation to it, everything's going to start working out and falling into place, okay? And for some of you, it might actually be around Halloween where things start making more sense to you. But you have to drop your guard, especially if you're trying to bring in a relationship. And again, some of you are at a crossroads with a third party. So if you were with somebody and you had a relationship or a spouse or whatever, and you left to be with somebody else, that's causing a barrier. Whoever this person is causing a barrier between you and where you need to go and what it is you need to do. Okay, so if you're sitting here and you're debating on, I don't know if I should go left, if I should go right, you need to leave that situation alone in order for you to progress to where you need to be, because they're showing that's where the blockage is coming in from, is whoever this person is. And maybe they're toxic. Maybe they keep you in a place where mentally, you know, you feel restricted, maybe even physically for some people. But whatever it is, it's like you're not able to progress to your full potential because maybe they're jealous, maybe they're insecure, and whatever it is causing you to hold back because you can't do everything that you want to do without making them feel some type of way. So pay attention, because right now you're being guided. Whether or not you realize it, you're being guided and you're being triggered right now. So whatever it is that you feel is triggering you and you're just like, yo, I just keep getting hit with shit after shit after shit, it's because it's your guides that are showing you right now. They're showing you what it is that needs to be healed. Okay, so it might be crazy right now, but look at it. Really sit with it and say, okay, well, this is triggering me. Like maybe a kid screaming crazy and you're getting frustrated. Try to see why you're getting frustrated. Where does the frustration come from? Are you frustrated because you're tired of hearing them scream? Are you frustrated because that was the response you got when you were a child? Try to see where these triggers are coming from, because then you'll be able to resolve them. You know, with me, I had a thing with crying. You know, sometimes I hear people cry and cry and cry, and it's like, it was aggravating to me, and I'm just like, why am I so aggravated by somebody crying? You know, because I had I don't cry. I try not. I don't know. It was driving me fucking nuts. But then I learned it had a lot to do with my childhood and the way I grew up. It was just shut the fuck up, get your shit together. You know, there was no room for emotion. So when you figure these things out, it's easier to heal them. Twin flames is coming out. So for some of you, this is a twin flame situation. And when I say twin flame, I'm not saying like, oh, this is boyfriend, girlfriend, soulmate relationship. It's literally, the twin flame journey is one of the hardest journeys, the hardest unions to come into place, because when you guys come together, it's like when you put two magnets together and they repel, but you trigger each other into becoming your highest self. So you're revealing to each other what it is within you that needs to get healed. And when you come together, yeah, it might be good for a little bit, but then you guys repel and separate so that you can heal those wounds, okay? And then at some point, if you're successful, because this is a very fucking exhausting journey, you'll manage to have that relationship that people dream of. But again, like I said, this is not for the faint of heart. This relationship is a very serious, it's a lot of work, because you have spiritual work that needs to be done on this plane. And the way you're going to get there is obviously through healing your own shit. So for those of you that are on your journey, you will know this, because you'll be like, yeah, that makes sense why this person and I just don't fucking get along, you know, because we just like cats and fucking dogs. That's what it is. But whoever this is, you know, there was like, someone may have stepped out, or someone may have been doing something or is doing like risky behavior and maybe sleeping around or having affairs or doing whatever, but it's something that's forbidden that shouldn't be happening right now, or it is something that took place that ended up causing a bigger issue, and they have a lot of anxiety about it right now. They're really, it's like I said, if you're of two mind, you're really panicked, you're really afraid of what's going on right now, and they need you to tune in, because as soon as you start tuning into your emotions and stop, you have to step away from the drugs, the alcohol, the sex, whatever it is that you're overdoing. You have to step away from that in order to truly feel what's happening within you. Because when we're numbing and we're drinking and we're smoking, we can tolerate a lot of shit, you know, a lot of shit that our soul is like, this is not your place, you do not belong here. And you can't feel it because you're numbing. When you're sober and you feel all those terrible feelings, that's telling you this is not your place, this is not your person, this is not where you belong. And you have to be able to feel that. So sobriety, while it's not fun, it does serve a purpose, okay? So they want you to work through these fears, whatever it is that you're afraid of, if it's moving on, if it's actually facing the shit you went through in childhood, whatever it is that you're going through right now, you have to face this. And I'm not saying it because it's fucking easy, because it's not easy. It is hard, and it takes a lot of inner strength and dedication, which is probably why they want you to call on your ancestors, because you'd be surprised the fucking team you have on the other side that's rooting for you and is waiting for you to call on them to help you through what you're going through right now. So don't be afraid, because they're with you. Just call them in so that they can help you, okay? Connect with them. Now, for others of you, they said some good shit is about to happen. See? But you can't let whatever issues you have. So if you're somebody that has trust issues, you can't let that interfere with what you're trying to go towards. You know, you can't go into every relationship thinking this person's going to fuck me over, or this person's going to do all these terrible things to me, because ultimately that's what you're going to create. You're going to create that situation that you're trying to fucking avoid, okay? Hey, Omar, how are you? So please, you know, when they're saying good things are coming, but the way we fuck it up, it's self-sabotage. So when we're living our life and we're like, oh yeah, this is awesome, I love this, we get into our ways and we start thinking like, well damn, what if they're cheating on me? What if they're fucking gonna beat the shit out of me? What if this happens? What if that happens? And then we let the negative self-talk start taking over our minds, and we start manifesting things that we don't really want, okay? But they want you to pay attention, because sometimes there's animals that you'll see. Maybe it's an animal that you don't normally see, and you have to look at that and say, look up what it means, because that means there's a message, you know. There was one time I was driving, it was a possum, you know, and they're out, it was nighttime, but he literally, like, he ran out into the middle of the road, and I had to stop my car because he just stopped. He didn't keep running, he just stopped in front of me. And I don't like hitting animals, I stop every time. So he stopped. So there was a message. When I looked it up, the possum meant that it was a false person. So whatever I had going on in my life at that moment, or whoever I was dealing with or about to go see, they were telling me that this person is not the person they're portraying themselves as. So when you see animals, please look up what they mean, because those are your guides telling you something's not right, or hey, this is good, or whatever it is. Look up the messages, okay? Because there are messages in all the things around us. And they want you to not be codependent on a situation. So if this is one of the house situations where if you go out on your own, you don't know how the fuck you're going to make things work or how you're going to pay your bills, you can do this, okay? Like I said, your guides are waiting for you, and you just have to have the faith to take that step into the unknown. And when you take that step, another one, and the doors will start opening, okay? Sometimes spirit needs to know that you're willing to put that faith into them so that they can make things happen for you. And for some of you, this, either you're a Capricorn or it's a Capricorn that you're dealing with, but that's the energy that's coming out for this reading right now. And so yeah, so this is a house situation. If you're afraid that you're not going to have enough, they're showing me that you, like, mentally you feel like stressed out about it, and maybe you don't have the funds like how you want to have them, but they're showing me a house. So some of you might be losing a house, or you're moving places and you're not sure, but they're showing me that you're going to get a gift. So you might be blessed with a house, or maybe somebody will say, hey, you can come stay with me for a little while. However this is resonating for you, Spirit's got your back, okay? So it's going to be someone who is very, I want to say like official, but I'm trying to find not that word. So maybe someone who's really kind-hearted, or it's going to be helpful to you, you know, maybe a friend, but they're going to help you out. So don't look at it as they're going to want something from you, you know, for helping you. All right. So yeah, again, with the trust. And if I repeat myself, I'm sorry, but I go as the messages come out. So if the messages are repeated, they're giving me confirmation that this is it, and it's important that you hear this, okay? So have faith in what's happening right now. Trust that everything's going to work out in your favor, okay? You have to believe that. And some of you, it could be some of you might be hanging out in the woods, chilling, camping, having fires. Others of you, it's necessary to connect with the fire element. You know, because sometimes when you're outside and you have the fire going, you just stare in the flames and you're able to just kind of zone out. So they want you to trust your intuition. So if this is a way that you're able to kind of meditate and get in touch with yourself, do that. For others, it might be, I have danced around fire chanting and stuff like that. So some of you might do this as well. Do that, okay? So, and others of you, if you don't want to dance around the fire, that's cool. Do mantras. Chanting and doing mantras help because there's specific sounds that clear blockages or that open things up within you that will call something in or help you do something. So there's some for grounding. Saying it has really specific parts, you know, and Sadhguru, I was taking course with him. And it was very interesting because you learn and you're like, well, when babies are crying, it's because they need this to help their spirit. It's very interesting when you start reading and learning about these things, but the chanting is definitely helpful. So if you chant, then you know this. If you don't chant, give it a try. You know, look up some chants or something that you're trying to manifest and start doing that. Because they're showing right now there is something that is coming into fruition for you. That it's growing. So whatever this is, it might be helping you to get in touch with your creativity. And that might be what's flourishing and what's developing within you right now. And it's going to develop within you through your aloneness. So whatever it is you're going through right now, it's necessary for your creativity to flourish to its fullest. And when we're alone, it's not like we're lonely alone. It's we're alone because we have something we need to do. We need to get in touch with ourselves because in the silence, we can actually hear. With all the noise, you don't hear what's going on. You notice like at nighttime, it gets really, really quiet and you're able to hear lower frequencies. You're able to hear these things that during the day you can't hear because people are mowing their lawns. You have animals running around. You have kids, cars. You have all this noise. So at nighttime is when everything comes through. All right. So again, they're saying trust your inner voice. So if you are unsure, you really have to take that time out and sit with yourself because they want you to trust you. And like I said, whatever messages I give you, it's a collective message. And I will always, always, always tell you to do what is in your highest good and what your heart is telling you to do. Okay? It doesn't matter what I say. Always do what you feel is right for you. Okay? Because you may be projecting or someone else may be projecting that they have no faith in any of this. Like you just feel like this is fucking pointless. There's nowhere to go. There's nothing. And you've lost whatever power you've had. Do not look at it like that because you haven't lost your power. You haven't lost anything. Okay. You have what it is within you. And even though right now things may seem hard and you're just like, I have nowhere to go. I don't believe me. Reach out. If you need help, reach out. Ask someone to help you. Okay, because listen, I've helped strangers. I've helped many strangers, and it's on account. It's just me. It's who I am. If I have it, I can help you. If I don't have it, then I'm sorry, I can't help you. But you don't know if you're not willing to open up to someone, you know, and not everyone, because some people are shitty people. But, you know, people that are genuinely good people or people that genuinely give a fuck about you, open up to those people and say, hey, you know, I need a hand or I need help with this. Okay, don't feel like you're powerless in this situation because you're not. You have more power within you than you can fucking imagine. And I say this from my life experience because the amount of shit that I've been through, it's amazing that I'm alive and it's amazing that I am who the fuck I am right now. Okay? So you have that strength within you. And they want you to drop whatever mask you have on right now, because it's showing that some of you may be operating in the realm of more superficial things, like material things, as opposed to operating in a place from spirit and from love. Okay? Oh, thank you, Aknel. So please, you know, whatever this is, and maybe this person that is what this is, again, where I get the stalker person every reading. Literally, somebody is watching you. So if you're not the person watching, then it's the other person watching. But they have some shadow work that they need to go through. And it has to do with the material world and having this attachment to material things. And a lot of our attachments, when we get attached to material things, it comes from a lack of when we were kids. You know, like when we grow up in poverty and we fucking are sitting on the floor. We don't have a fucking TV, you know, we're eating fucking oodles and noodles for dinner. That's reality. And when you come from a place of lack like that, you know, it's hard, because when you do have money, you're just like, oh, I want to buy this and I can afford this and I can buy that, because there's a void inside you that you haven't filled yet. You know, there's healing that hasn't happened yet. So that's the reason why you feel like, oh, I need all these expensive things, when really you don't. You can buy a $10 pair of shoes or $200 pair of shoes. There's still fucking shoes that are on your feet, okay? Hi, Kane. So just pay attention to this and see what it is within you that needs healing, and why you feel you need to have all these material things, because there's a void that needs to be filled, that you're trying to fill, that only spirit and healing can fill for you, okay? So understand that. So whoever this is that's just watching and watching and watching, you have to do that work. All right. And I know it sucks, but you have to do that, because they're showing me that you're stuck right now. You're not making any movement to go after what it is your heart wants. You're operating on the 3D level, where it's just like, I need to be financially stable, or I need all this material stuff before I can do this, or before I can make an offer. If you're dealing with a person that you feel you have to be in a certain place materialistically to be with, I'm going to say that is not your person. That's not the type of person you want to be with. You want someone that's going to love you, rich or poor, that's going to hold you down. If you healthy, you not healthy. When you're good, when you're not good, when you're fucking pissed the fuck off, and when you're happy. You want somebody that's going to be there for you through all of those things, okay? Not just when everything's good. Because like I tell people, it's easy to love people when you're loving the good parts. It's hard to love the bad parts of people. But when you find somebody that loves the bad parts of you and is willing to be with you through whatever the fuck it is you're going through, that's your person. That's someone you need in your life right now. And don't be so stuck, okay? Because this person is so afraid to say anything that they literally just sit and watch. They watch you live your life, because they don't want to say anything. And that's a sad place to be. You're going to live your life with so much regret and so much pain, because they're always going to have the, what if I would have just said this? What if I would have spoke my truth and I was honest about my feelings? What if I didn't put so much priority on these material things? Because when we die, we don't take none of this shit with us. We take our memories. We take the emotion. That's what we take with us when we cross over. Okay? And that's what's going to be reviewed, is what the fuck did you do in your lifetime? How did you treat people? That's what's important, okay? So fuck all this material shit. I'm telling you, it's not where it's at. But there is an offer that's coming, so maybe this person will find the courage to speak up, okay? Because whatever it is, it's going to happen between now and the next few months, okay? But there is an offer that's coming, and maybe some negotiations, if it's business stuff or a house or car. You know, there's going to be some negotiations coming up for you, and there will be a compromise that's going to be found in this situation. So don't feel like whatever is happening right now is set in stone, like this is it and it can't change, because they're showing right now that nothing is set in stone. So if you haven't signed a contract, or you've been negotiating, or if it's a relationship that you're just like, this person has already moved on and they're living their best life, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They can be in a relationship, they cannot be in a relationship, because at the end of the day, if their heart lies with you, then their heart lies with you. You know, because if this is a twins flame situation, it don't fucking matter who they're with. You're their person, and they know you're their person. Their choice will always be you, okay? That's just the fucking way it is. So don't feel like there's nothing you can't do. You just have to step out of your fear and your comfort zone and speak the truth. Now, again, here, this, get the fuck out of your head. All right? Because you're not operating from your heart space. So in order for your life to take off and flourish the way you want it to, you need to come from a place of love. You have to get out of the mental space, because our mind will tell us that something isn't right, this isn't good, it's going to go terrible, everything's going to fucking fall apart, our whole world's going to end. Our mind will have us in some fucked up ass situations where none of that will probably ever fucking happen. But mentally, it already happened, and we're like 10 years into the future, like, oh my God, when we need to be in this moment. We need to be present, because there is no future. There is no past. There's only right now. So as in right now, you have to, sorry, this is my daughter. So just live in this moment, okay? Because when you're in the moment, you appreciate what's happening and you're not focused and stressing yourself out about everything else, okay? So they want you to learn from everything that you've already been through. And like I tell people, you have the option of redirecting. You know, GPS, you take a wrong turn, what happens? Oh, they're rerouting. They change your fucking path and they put you back on where you're trying to go. Life is the same way. Whatever direction you take, if it's the fucking wrong one, you'll learn something along the way. But then you're like, oh, okay, this is not for me. Let me get back over here and go to where I need to go. So don't feel like you're forced to have to do something, because even if it doesn't work out, it's still serving a purpose. It's always for your highest good. So please move towards whatever it is you feel in your heart that you want to move towards, okay? And if you're out of balance right now and you're like emotionally out of whack, or your mind's taken over, do some grounding, do some energy work, do some healing. All right? Because they're showing there is going to be some benefits to that. And some of you are, there's a mature woman that they're showing me. And again, energy is interchangeable. So it could be a woman, a man, someone older, okay? And the older, it could be someone that's a friend, a guide, someone that's helpful to you. But there's an expectation, which is probably, we'll say about 3 months out, that's going to come. There's going to be some type of letter, some type of information that's going to come from either a banker, businessman, something financial, or someone that, if you're dealing with someone that has money, you're going to get a message from them, okay? That's going to be coming through soon. So maybe those are benefits that you're going to be receiving, or someone that's going to help you to get your business together, whatever it is. But they want you to trust your intuition. And for those of you, if you don't practice yoga or breathing or anything else, try to do that, you know, because sometimes taking a deep breath in and exhaling, and just you do that enough times, it calms your mind and you're just more focused because you're paying attention to how you're breathing. So you're focusing on the in breath and the out breath instead of focusing on what's going on in your head. All right. And they want you to listen to your heart. And it's important because when we're alone, as most of us are, we have times where we're just by ourselves. See where your brain goes. See where you wonder. See where you're like, you know, I wonder how this person is, or I wonder what's going on in their life. And if you're constantly wandering off to that same individual, you know, to the same things, that is where your heart is pulling you. There's something there that you need to go towards, because if it's not something that you're meant to go towards, why are you thinking about it? Why is it so heavy on your mind? You know, so look at things from that perspective. But focus on breathing. And again, they want you to be in the flow of life. So some of you need to relax. You need to take a time out and just kind of chill, or just allow life to happen. So if everything's falling apart around you, let the shit fall apart. Okay? It's temporary. You're going to get back up. Everything's going to be good. But whatever is broken, old, faulty foundation, those things need to fall away before you can get to where it is that you need to be right now. And like I said, if you're hard-headed like me, it's necessary, okay? Because whenever this completion comes in, you're going to feel relieved. But some of you feel like you've been suppressing so many fucking emotions right now. And you're just, like, you have all these things holding you down and they're tying you down. And it might be the completion that is like, you need it to happen, but you're afraid of it happening. Or you're like just waiting, but you're afraid that everything's going to turn to shit, because they're showing me right here that you're keeping yourself stuck. Okay, so when you see this, You see the gate, it has a chain, it has a lock, but the lock isn't locked. So at any point in time, you can get out. You can go towards what it is that you want, but you're keeping yourself stuck and bound. So don't do that to yourselves, because you're looking out into this beautiful world and this beautiful life that you could have. And instead of going after it or going towards it, you're staying here because you're afraid. Don't do that, okay? Open yourself up. When you open yourself up to love, when you open yourself up to the universe, and you start sharing your life with other people, you have to do this completely and fully. And it's something that's hard, especially if you've been fucked over and you have real trust issues. I know, because I'm still working on this part of my life. But, when you become more open, I find that I like helping people. So I help whoever. Like, they'd be like, hey, can you do this? You need a ride? You need money? Whatever. I got you. No problem. I help you because I like helping. And also, it makes me feel better because I know that I did something good for somebody else. And hopefully, if I ever needed it in return, there would be someone there to fill that void for me. So look at it like that, okay? There's always a give and take in everything. But you have to give full surrender, because some of you are in like this pity party place because it looks, all right, Jesus. All right. So some of you are in this place like you're having this pity party because somebody walked away from someone, either someone you've known from childhood, someone you may have had relationship with on and on, whatever it is. It's someone that you may have known for a really long time that you walked away from, or maybe this person was acting childish, which caused someone to walk away. However this resonates, but understand that there are cycles to life. There are things that are meant to be learned. So when this happened, don't feel bad that it happened. Understand that it happened because there was something that needed to learn in order to close a cycle. So if you're someone that's hard-headed as fuck and you're just very egotistical, okay? We're going to go with ego because a lot of people have a lot of ego. So if you're someone who's very egotistical and it took somebody actually walking away from you and causing you to have this fucking moment where it's just, I was being very childish, I was being rude, I was being disrespectful, and it took them walking away and taking away their energy from you in order to break you down, it was meant to happen. That was the lesson you needed to learn so that you can become the best you, so that you can raise your vibration and ascend to where you're meant to be, because whatever this cycle was, that was necessary, okay? It needed to happen. So don't look at it as it was a bad thing or, I did a terrible thing, because whatever happened between you guys, it served a purpose. And if you guys, again, they're showing me the twin flame. So if this is that twin flame situation, it was meant for both of you. So if you hurt them and they hurt you, it was to help you guys to develop this unconditional love. It was to help you to get out of the ego space that you're operating from, to get out of the wounding and the self-sabotage that you constantly run back to and revert to. It was for that purpose. So don't sit and pity yourself because you're doing what you agreed to. We all agreed to this before we came here. So whatever it is, you're fulfilling that contract with each other. If they're like, hey, we're going to be each other's person and I'm going to do this to you, you're going to do that to me, and we're going to be pissed off at each other and maybe even hate each other for a little while, but ultimately the love wins. You learn the lessons and you will come back together, because they're showing that there's something that's coming for you guys. It's like there's been recreated. It's something that's getting recreated and it's going to be really big. And some of you may be feeling sad and broken because maybe you thought whatever you were going towards or whatever it is you have now was what was for you and it was going to fulfill everything, or that it was your twin person. And it's not. And that's okay. Like I said, there are lessons to be learned. And maybe it took you having to go through that with that individual to appreciate the person you're meant to be with. Because I know some of the shit that I've been through, if I haven't gone through it, I wouldn't appreciate the people that I meet in my life. I wouldn't appreciate a lot of shit. But because I have gone through these things and I've learned these lessons, I've learned to truly love people. I learned to truly appreciate people and what they bring to me, whether it's a lesson or it's love. I appreciate all of it the same because, it's helping me be a better person. So don't look at it as a bad thing. I'm telling you, because it's not bad. It's not bad. It might look bad. It might feel bad but you have to voice whatever's going on with you. Okay, because again, they're showing me for some of you this is a divorce. So if your person went and got married or whatever the fuck they did, they're feeling heartbroken because they thought that was really their person, and now they're going through a divorce and realizing that they fucked up. So it's okay. I'm sure if it's your person, your divine person, they're forgiving you. Okay, they're not mad at you. They're not holding anything against you because they understand why this happened. So there is going to be happiness, and they're showing me a divine feminine. So maybe it's the divine feminine. I'm sorry, when this happens, it's somebody has a blocked throat chakra, and I end up having to clear my throat 1,000 times. So please work on your throat chakra. Speak your truth. Because when you do, there's going to be somebody that's going to be overwhelmed or overjoyed because maybe they're waiting for you to get the divorce, or maybe this is happening and you're going to go towards them. However this is resonating, they're going to be happy. They're going to be so overtaken with emotion that I can't say cloud nine, maybe like way the fuck up past cloud nine. I don't know what that is. But whatever it is that's been going on, there is going to be a resolution to it. But again, it's requiring strength on the other party. It's requiring someone to understand that all of this served a purpose and it was not for no reason. Okay, it all happened for a reason. Now, it says fuck, shit's about to get real. So some of you might need to have some friends around for whatever it is that's about to happen in your life, whatever is about to go down. You might need people that really care about you to be there. And you have to see the beauty in the life around you. Regardless of what's going on, if it's a complete fucking chaos, there's still beauty. You know, even when there's storms, after the storm you see a rainbow. It's a beautiful thing. So yeah, you go through the storm, it lasts 20, 15 minutes. I mean, in this case, it might be a couple days, weeks. I don't know how bad it is. But ultimately, you get to a better place, all right? But they want you to focus your intention, and you have to stay there, okay? And you have to move quickly to achieve this goal, because if this is a twin flame situation or whatever is happening, they may have been presented with another offer, or another soulmate may have come in to take that person's place because they haven't been doing what they've been guided to do. So this is why it's important for that kind of speed it up a little bit, because there's something that needs to happen right now that you're kind of dragging your feet and you're afraid. I get it. Spit it the fuck out, because there's no other way. You don't spit it out, you're going to sit there with it for what? And then be pissed off. Spit it out. All right. Now, for this is coming out Leo. I don't know if you have Leo in your charts, or if you know someone, or you're dealing with that person, but there's someone that is in deep thought, okay, and they're really anxious and stressed the fuck out about what's happening or how it's going to happen. And for some of you, this is work related, all right? And again, they're showing me a feminine energy that's coming out. So maybe it's the feminine energy, or you're stressed out about her, or you're trying to make something happen with her and it's taking a lot of work on your behalf, okay? So don't get caught up in your head. Sometimes the best thing is just not to think and do, okay? And that's how it's either I think too much, or I'm just like, fuck it, I'm going to do it and let's see what happens. And my sister be like, yo, you're fucking crazy. I'm like, that's true. I was like, that's true. But if I look back on my life, I have very little, I don't regret anything. And whether it was good or it was bad, and maybe the shit I did was some crazy shit, I don't regret it, because then those are just experiences that I'll get to be able to tell my grandkids later on. Like, yeah, you remember I did this crazy shit and I did that, and we could laugh about it. It's a story. It's the story of life. You don't want to have a boring ass story. What the fuck? Nobody wants a boring story. Make your life exciting. Live your fucking life. Do shit. Take risks. Do everything that scares the shit out of you. I mean, don't go walk in front of a fucking car. That's not good, but you know, within reason, do good shit. Because they're showing you're going to have something to celebrate. It's going to be amazing for you. Now, some of you need to go to the doctor, or you have an appointment that's coming up. For some of you, it's maybe just a massage. But for others of you, you may actually need to see if there's something that's been going on with you. You need to go to the doctor, have it checked out, okay? Just make sure they don't diagnose you with COVID if you don't really got COVID. They have a habit of doing that nowadays. And try to listen to positive affirmations, you know. Sometimes we do a lot of things and we'll have a lot of bad, be like, damn, this makes me look fat, or my hair looks fucking frizzy as hell today, or my teeth are crooked as shit, whatever negative shit you could say, whatever that is. try to speak positively about yourself, because we say a lot of things to ourselves that we wouldn't say to our friends or family. We'll be like, nah, you look good, don't worry about that, fuck that. That's how we talk to our peoples. Like, why not? Don't do that. Talk positive to yourself. Don't put yourself down. Don't do any of that. And if you need help, I put affirmations on, and I usually, I'll do it at nighttime. Like yesterday, I put one on that was for 8 hours. So all night my kids are hearing affirmations, but it's for their benefit in the long run. It serves their highest good later on in life. They might not realize it now, but when you listen to this, it really does shift your mindset and makes it better for you. And some of you are in this very guarded place, okay? You're in this really guarded place, or you're either very guarded or you have a fight, or you're constantly arguing. There's something going on where you feel like you have to fight and you have to fight and you have to fight. It's okay to relax. Be in this moment, okay? I've lived my whole life in survival mode and feeling like I always had to fight for something. It's okay to relax. We're not those kids anymore. We're not in the hood anymore. We're not living the life we used to live. It's okay to put your guard down and allow someone to get close to you, because everybody isn't going to hurt you, and I say this because, again, some shit's easier said than done. It's hard because when you get heartbroken, you're just like, damn, that really hurt me. I really trusted you and I gave you everything. And then you probably don't give anybody else everything for many years, 10, 20 years, been a while. So things like that happen, so just understand that in order for you to get the good, you have to believe that it's possible to attain it, and be with the flow of life. Allow life to happen, because when you're in the moment to moment, you're not worried about anything else. You're not worried if this person's going to leave me. You're not worried if it's going to last for forever, because you're truly enjoying that individual. So if you only have this person for a week, and you spend the entire week just loving every single moment to the max, you're not going to be upset at the end of the week, because you would have had an amazing week. Now, if you spend the week stressed out and being upset that it's going to end in a week, and you're like, damn, why is it got to end in a week, and blah, 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 and then you're fighting and you're bickering, you just wasted a week on nothing, when you could have had an amazing time and just lived in that moment up until whenever it ended. As opposed to having the expectation and the attachment to, I need this feeling to last forever. Those feelings don't last forever. Even if y'all stay together for fucking ever, those feelings don't last forever. Y'all gonna get pissed off. Y'all gonna get annoyed. Life happens. We're all people. But understand, just look at it like that. Just try to live and appreciate every fucking moment. Because when you live like that, life's so much more beautiful, because you don't have all these expectations. You don't have all these attachments. You're just like, well, it is what it is. They're here now. I love them now. Let's be great. And then if they leave you for somebody else, well, it was fun while it lasted. Thank you for the experience. Onward I go, But they're showing that there's so many possibilities for you right now. And you have to release the need to compare. All right. So whether you had a good relationship and you're comparing your current one to your past ones, or if you had a bad relationship and you're comparing the new one to the bad ones, you have to release comparisons, especially if it's about yourself against other people. Definitely release that shit. Excuse me. You have to release the comparisons, because each person, each relationship, anything that you go through is unique in itself. It all serves a different purpose, and you have to understand that. Nothing's ever going to be the same. And if you try to bottle everybody up and this is this, this is this, this is this, you know how boring life would be if we're like, okay, well, we have pink, purple, and blue. And those are the only 3 colors that you're able to have, and that's it. It wouldn't be so fun. Nothing would be as pretty, because you're going to be like, damn, this is fucking it. As opposed to just having there be an array of colors and all the differences. And that's where all the beauty comes in, is in the differences, is in the uniqueness. Allow each relationship to unfold as it's meant to unfold. Don't force it to be something it's not ready to be. Don't force it to be something that it isn't. So if you're friends, allow the friendship to develop. If you're in a relationship, then allow the relationship to progress naturally into the engagement, into the marriage. don't force these things, because some people feel like they want to run. Some people are genuinely afraid of the commitment. They're afraid of that. So you have to start. I tell people, sometimes it's just as easy as, hi, I'm Elizabeth, and you are, how are you today? And we could start from there and see how things go. Get to know the other person, because we're all nice. And initially we're all get along. We're all peachy. Months down the road, you learn, you're like, damn, I like this person, but I don't really like who they are, because you learn people. Everybody puts up a good front. At some point, the mask comes down and you get to see who they really are. So allow this to happen, and don't compare at your past situations to whatever's going to happen. If somebody's for you, they're for you. If they're not for you, they're not for you. If it's going to work, it's going to work. If it's not going to work, it's not going to work. That's it. But this is a burden that you're carrying, and it's not needed. Don't carry it, because you're going to drive yourself fucking nuts, okay? Now, there's someone here that's being very secretive and is very dependent on another individual or situation, maybe a job, whatever it is. There's someone that's really dependent here, and they're very, they have a way of wanting to force things to go their certain way, or they're so stuck in remembering what the past was or how it was that's what they're trying to recreate, and they're trying to force it to happen. You can't force things to happen. You have to allow things to happen as they're meant to happen. And for some of you, someone was very, they were very egotistical. So when people operate from that space, they probably end up regretting it later on if they realize that, damn, I was a dick to this person for no reason. And they're recollecting that, and they're realizing that they were excessive in the way they spoke or the way they acted or the way they treated you, okay? They were very excessive in that, and they feel really bad about it, because at the time, they were exercising their free will. They had their own beliefs. They did whatever they thought was the best thing for them. So just whatever is happening, I don't know if this person has a plan, but there's something that they're not saying that's not being spoken. There's something that's being hidden right now. All right. So just be careful. And if this is you, allow life to happen. And like I said, none of us are perfect. We all fuck up. Be okay with admitting your fuck ups. Be okay with taking accountability for what you've done in your life. The good and the bad, not just the good. Be accountable for all of it, because when you are, life just has a way of working out, all right? And the pride and ego is not necessary, because when you come from a place where you're humble, everything really just works out for the highest good. And some of you are on a pause, and it's a pause that's needed because, usually it's divine timing. I always say life is like a play. It's being orchestrated. And, we have to wait for everybody else to catch up. So it's like, okay, I'm at my place here, and you're waiting for somebody to come stand on their tape over here. And you got to wait maybe it's 5 minutes in the play. So you're like, oh, you're doing whatever you're doing until they come and they take their stand. And then the next person and the next person. Synchronicity. You wait for everything to fall in its place. But whoever this is that's been on a pause or has been on a timeout, because Spirit puts us on timeout. They're realizing that the person, situation, relationship, whatever it is that they're in, has been a toxic ass relationship. You're around toxic people, toxic job, toxic whatever, friends. You're realizing that there might be unhealthy habits. Whatever it is, this pause is allowing you to see these things and acknowledge that there's a lot of unhealthy habits or unhealthy people in your life, okay? And even in behaviors, like I said, we pick things up from childhood that need to be resolved. But there's someone that's going to be leaving the toxicity, whatever it is, it's going to be leaving. And some of you maybe just be going on vacation. Some of you might be starting a whole new journey, a whole new path. And others of you might be fucking trying to just escape your life, however it resonates for you. But there's someone that's going to be leaving, and it's going to be going towards family. So it's, in this situation, it's necessary to give. It's necessary to be there for whoever it is that needs you right now, because that's what it's showing here. So again, like I said, some of you may just be going on vacation with your family, or you're going to go visit family, or you're going to go spend time with family. And that's what this is. And it's something that, is needed, because they're showing it's a time to just be supportive and be there for somebody else aside from yourself. Okay. And other signs that came out were Virgo and Pisces. And again, a lot of this has to do with love And amazingly, I had twin flames confirmation twice, so I don't know. I don't know what be happening in life no more. I'd just be surprised. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I hope you have an awesome day, and I hope this resonated with you and you got something positive out of it. So I'll talk to you guys later. Take care.